Hi, this is Charlie Setterfield. Hey, I know that we got off to a slow start with our Intro to Revit class this semester, so I want to help you with your first homework. So I'll walk through it in chunks. I encourage you to hit the pause button and rewind the video because I'll move fairly quickly, but you've got the luxury of telling me to stop, so hopefully it works for you. So you've got the assignment in eLearn, and I'm going to break it into chunks. The first chunk will be to set up the Revit file and place all of the walls. The next chunk after that will be to add dimensions and get the walls where we want them. So let me move this out of the way. So I want you to use a residential template. So the way to do that is to go to the gray screen, open Revit, and then hit the new button, which is under projects. And then I want the residential template, which when I look for the templates that are there, it is not on my list. So therefore I have to go to the library to be able to find it. So I hit the browse button on my new project window, and that'll open the library of US Imperial templates. And there, about 3/4 of the way down that list, is the residential template. I can click on it once. That puts the file here to be opened, and then I click open. Your other option there is to just double click on residential and it will do the same thing. So what that's done for me so far is put the residential template here. That will be the template file that Revit uses to create this new project as soon as I click the OK button here. So that's my first step. I have launched Revit, I've changed the template file that I'm going to use to start my project, and now I'm starting my project by clicking OK. That's going to churn for just a minute, and then I will have a new blank project in front of me. And there it is. So I'm going to place walls, and I've asked you to use exterior walls that are basic walls that are wood siding on wood stud. So let me place those real quick here. So I'm on the architecture tab up at the top, and it defaulted to put me on my first floor, which is fine. You can see that over in your project browser. So I click on the wall icon. That puts me into the wall place wall command. And the first thing I need to do is to change my wall type. It defaults to give me basic wall generic 6-inch. That's not what I want. So I click in that box, gives me the drop down, and I've got an exterior wood siding on wood stud that is there. So I click on that. That changes the wall type that I'm going to use. And now what I would do is simply draw a box that represents your garage, and it can be any size that you want it to be. We're going to correct the sizes in the next step. So I've got those 4 walls. That's my exterior. And then I've got some interior walls that are 4.5-inch partitions. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Some interior partition walls. So let me change my wall type, and we'll draw those, and then we'll be done with this part. So my interior partitions, 4.5-inch. There we go. And it looks something like this. I come down with a straight wall there, come across, and then I go back and I put in the back of the closet wall there. Click escape twice to get out of that place wall command, and I have the basics of my garage. Let me turn on fine detail down here at the bottom of my screen, and then turn on shading, and that way it looks pretty much the way my assignment image looks. So we're going to stop there. Rewind, do what you need to do, and we'll pick it up in part 2 where we adjust the sizes and get our dimensions correct.